After the Muslims settled in Medina, the Quraysh of Makkah could not accept the growth of Islam and continued to threaten the new community. The first major confrontation was the Battle of Badr. The Muslims, led by the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, numbered just over 300, while Quraysh arrived with a much larger and better equipped army. Despite their weakness, the Muslims stood united, relied on Allah and followed discipline. Allah granted them victory, establishing that success comes through faith, obedience and trust in Allah rather than numbers or power. The following year, Quraysh returned with a desire for revenge at the Battle of Uhud. At the beginning, the Muslims were successful. However, a group of archers disobeyed the Prophet's clear instructions by leaving their assigned positions. This allowed the enemy to attack from behind, turning the tide of battle. Many Muslims were injured. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was wounded, and Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, may Allah be pleased with him, was martyred. This painful defeat taught the Muslims that sincerity alone is not enough. Obedience and discipline are essential. Later, Quraysh formed a massive coalition of tribes to destroy Medina entirely. This led to the Battle of the Trench, also known as Al-Khandaq. On the advice of Salman al-Farsi, may Allah be pleased with him, the Muslims dug a defensive trench around the city, a strategy unfamiliar in Arabia. The siege lasted weeks under extreme fear, hunger and cold, yet the enemy could not cross the trench. Allah eventually sent powerful winds that broke the coalition's resolve and forced them to retreat. During this critical siege, the Jewish tribe of Banu Qurayza, who lived inside Medina and had signed the Constitution of Medina, broke their treaty. They had pledged to defend the city alongside the Muslims and not aid the enemy. Instead, they secretly negotiated with the attacking forces, creating the danger of an internal attack while Medina was under external siege. This was considered high treason during wartime, placing the entire community, women, children, and civilians, at risk. After the enemy coalition withdrew, the case of Banu Qurayza was addressed. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, did not judge them himself. Instead, both sides agreed to arbitration by Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. May Allah be pleased with him, a leader respected by the tribe. Sa'd ruled according to their own agreed law, which matched the legal rulings found in the Torah for wartime treason. The judgment included execution of the combatant men who had committed the betrayal, while women and children were spared and treated according to the norms of the time. This was a legal judgment based on treaty violation and wartime law, not religious identity or collective hatred. These events teach enduring lessons. Victory comes through obedience and patience. Alliances and treaties are sacred. Betrayal during times of war carries grave consequences, and justice in Islam is rooted in due process, accountability and law, not emotion or revenge.